Kate.
I'm Cass.
And we're new to the Katie Earns Spring Challenge. We noticed that some of you guys are having problems with macros, and we wanted to kind of walk you through what our daily routine.
Our daily prep and our macros person, what we use, and just try to help anybody out in any way that we can. We both recently just found and are loving.
It's super cool.
As you can see, this is Noli. This is Kate's dog. We each have dogs that we take on hikes all the time. Great cardio. But you can never find out where to put your phone, where to put your keys, especially when it's hot and you don't have pockets. Like, where do I put all my stuff while I'm trying to hold two dogs? Or lifting at the gym. If you didn't bring a big bag in, where do you put your keys, wallet, phone, anything like that at all?
Starts out super small. It can go under your shirt so nobody can even see it. Or if you want to be cool and rock the fanny pack, go for it. It's freaking awesome. It fits pretty much everything. I have a pretty big phone and that fits in there just fine with my keys. Again, super easy. You don't have to worry about having stuff in your pockets jingling while you're taking your dog for a hike or a walk or doing all this cardio that we're going to be doing. So we definitely recommend these. They're super cheap. What was it, like $6?
Yeah, I think I got them for under $10 on Amazon. It's not Nike. There is a Nike one that is 20-something bucks. I didn't do that. I got $6 one because we already paid for the challenge.
And it works just fine.
See how it's stretched? My iPhone fits in there just fine. I have plenty of room for my ID, my car keys. You can even put a protein bar in there.
What?
And it fits.
Awesome.
And yes, I guess technically it's a fanny pack.
It's totally a fanny pack.
It's just a fancy fanny pack, essentially.
I'm proud of my fanny pack.
But we like it. Just thought we would share.
And protein bars. If you haven't tried a Power Crunch protein bar, you are missing out. They are so good. They taste like a candy bar, and they come in all different flavors, whether you like chocolate, fruit, peanut butter. Tastes just like Reese's. They are insanely good, and they are low carb, high protein. They're good to
Alright, and if you're not craving something sweet, there's always protein chips. I think Quest makes these. Again, a low carb, high protein snack.
I have found that these Siggi's yogurts are the best in taste, and they have also very high protein. They have 14 grams of protein in this one tiny thing of yogurt, and pretty low sugar, no additives, very minimal ingredient. So that's also a good on-the-go snack.
A little crunchy. You can always go for the rice cakes. Not the best source of protein. I think there's only a gram or so. They do have some carbs, but sometimes you need that. And you can either crunch them up and put them in your yogurt, your ice cream, or you can top them with PB2 or a regular peanut butter.
I always top my rice cakes with this Nuts and More white chocolate. It is delicious. You need to try some. They have all kinds of different flavors, but white chocolate is my favorite. And this is also a high protein peanut butter type spread. I found these little bad boys recently, and they're very small, very minimal. It's, you know, it's not a super healthy snack, but it's a very minimal ingredient snack, so it can always fit my macros when I'm trying to avoid that candy bar, but I want something sweet. They're very...
Hey guys, I'm going to show you what I normally do for breakfast. If I'm not having a protein pancake, I usually have some oatmeal. My quick and easy way is basically some overnight oats. I grab any sort of oatmeal. You can do Quaker, Bob's Mill, organic, whatever kind floats your boat. And I just get half a cup of oats, is about 27 grams of carb. And then I use almond milk because I'm not a huge fan of dairy, but you can use whatever milk or even water if you like that. I do not like oatmeal with water, so I use reduced sugar almond milk. And then I put 1 cup of the almond milk to half a cup of my oats. Sprinkle just some plain cinnamon, no added sugar, just plain ground cinnamon. However much you want. You don't even have to add that. I really like it. And then like some of you might have seen on my Instagram post this morning, I doused that with strawberries and Walden Farms chocolate syrup the next day. So what I'll do is I'll put a lid on this, put it in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning when I get to work, I toss it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it heats it up. Sprinkle a little Walden Farms chocolate syrup, throw some fruit or whatever else might fit your macros on that, and that is a pretty good breakfast.
Here is my breakfast, perfectly planned out in MyFitnessPal for tomorrow. So now I can adjust the rest of my day accordingly to make sure that I am hitting all of my macros.
Another good little meal or snack are eggs and egg whites. Egg whites are a great source of protein. They don't have any carbs or fat. The egg yolks, they have some fat in them, but gives it a little more flavor if you want to add that in. To start, prep my pan. I always use just a cooking spray. I feel like it's no added calories or fats. All you need is a little bit. So I already sprayed that in there. Now we'll give this a shot. Usually I use the egg whites that are in the carton. I feel like they're a lot easier and you can measure them out really well. But if you don't have those, you can
They were out.
do it yourself. Yeah, they were out at the store, of course. And you can eat your eggs plain. I like to sprinkle some cheese on. I think it's awesome, and I definitely make it fit my macros. Here I'm just going to put half of a serving size, so I'm going to put 14 grams of cheese on. Yes.
Bam.
Alright, so cottage cheese. I'm not going to lie, I've never actually eaten it, but Cash just brought it over and showed me its macros, and it's awesome. I'm totally going to go buy some.
Hey guys, now we're on to lunch. So I already measured out. My 2 servings is 152 grams.
Something that we've become huge fans of is pre-packed, pre-washed veggies. They're great for if you just want to snack real quick or if you want to add them to your lunch, dinner, anything really.
Alright, sweet potato. I'm sure all of you know about sweet potato. It is such a good way to get your carbs, very healthy for you. Throw it in the oven in some foil, let it bake for like an hour. Usually one sweet potato can last you a day or two depending on how many carbs you're eating. Coconut oil. It's thick now, but once I heat it up for lunch tomorrow, it'll melt together, I'll mush it together, and it's really good. The coconut oil adds a great amount of healthy fat.
Alright guys, so we just showed you pretty much our entire day minus dinner. For dinner, we always make sure to save a good amount of macros just to fit in a meal. You know, with our schedules, we're both home in time for dinner to throw something together last minute. Again, we just make sure we have enough macros to fit something good in.
And you definitely want to make sure, like we did today, we planned out everything our entire day up until dinner, so that way we don't actually screw ourselves over for dinner. So that way you actually have a reasonable amount of carbs, fat, protein, so you can fit whatever you feel like eating for dinner.
And a little fun fact about us, if you haven't noticed from our meal prep today, we're both vegetarian. We eat fish.
On occasion.
We're trying to add a little in.
Very new.
It's very hard to meet your protein when being a vegetarian, but we're working on it. There are great options if you are vegetarian. If not, that's awesome too. Hopefully you come up with some other dinners and stuff like that.
If you are curious in more meat-free options, let us know. We have a ton of them, and we will definitely show you a more in-depth on each of the things that we eat, since we have been vegetarian for a while. We know a lot of the good stuff, the bad stuff, the stuff that's a lot of crap in it, the stuff that has more protein. Like what we did today, this is pretty high protein and it's really good. You should definitely try it. Even if you eat meat and you just want to try to be maybe a little healthier, maybe you're having a hard time meeting your macros because you're getting too many fats with like your red meat or anything like that, let us know.
I hope this video helped some of you guys. I know, like we said, some people are having a lot of issues with the MyFitnessPal and the counting macros. If you have any questions, comment below. We're super willing to help you guys out, and
we're learning too. This is such a huge learning process. We just thought maybe with the little bit of knowledge that we have and the trial and errors that we have encountered, that maybe we could throw a little bit of knowledge on you guys. I hope it helped. If you did like any of it, please let us know. If you want to know any more, please let us know. We are more than willing to show anything that we know how to do, anything that we have learned. We will definitely show. I just want to know what you need to learn.
We're excited to talk to some of you guys, and we're super excited for the challenge. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, can't wait till Monday.
Woo!